Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and today we are checking out GRIME Colors of Rot. Now, this game has actually been out for a little while, although my understanding is that it was only available on Steam, and it did release on Steam in August of 2021. But as of just a couple of days ago, actually, it became available on more platforms, such as like the screen we're looking at right here is available on Xbox One and Xbox Series S, so you'll be seeing it in more places. GRIME is a Metroidvania 2D platforming Souls-like, which I feel like too often those words get just all bundled together now, because I've played 2D Souls-like Metroidvania games. We're talking about obviously like Metroid and Castlevania, but you also have the games like Bloodstained, then you have games like Hollow Knight, and you have Ori and the Blind Forest or Dust and Elysian Tale. And while those games are all similar, they all aren't the same style of game. You do have like some 2D platforming in them, but I mean, old Mario was a 2D platformer, and I wouldn't call it a Metroidvania game, and I definitely wouldn't call it a Souls-like. And then you also have the issue of like what systems exist within those mechanics, and then you do have 2D Souls-likes, games like Salt and Sanctuary or Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights. And so there are games that are much closer to that 2D Souls-like category versus games like Hollow Knight is normally heralded as like the 2D Souls-like, and I get what they're saying in terms of like the risk of losing your progress if like enemies drop a resource that you spend to level up. But I will say Metroidvania, Hollow Knight feels much closer to the Metroidvania side of the genre than it does the Souls-like genre to me. But we'll see what GRIME has in store for us and where it lands on that scale. So, as I said, this game is already out. We got two trailers, the announcement and the launch trailer. So, let's get started. Reminds you of Berserk? Well, let's see what it actually looks like. GRIME. Interesting art styles. Crazy things going on. Why do we have a black hole for a head? Because it's a weapon. Okay. Did we just eat that dude like Kirby? Oh, you think it wants to be our friend? It definitely looks like it might be trying to be closer to the Souls-like side of things. You're a lot more grounded, your actions are a lot slower. You're not quite jumping around as much. Very interesting art design in this. The art direction's powerful. Cool. Very cool. Let's go ahead and check out the launch trailer as well. The world is pretty interesting looking. It almost makes it a shame that it's a 2D, because it means that you can't really explore it in the same way you could if it was a 3D environment, but yeah, he's definitely eating enemies in some way. Wasn't able to eat that one. He's able to use it as like a parry almost. So it doesn't seem like, it seems like you are the black hole ball and that your body is just a construct. I don't know how I feel about the walking hand. That's cool. Merry Christmas, Dark. Some cool shit in there. I hope the game is as cool as it looks. Because, yeah, that was some cool shit. I mentioned it during the trailers as well. That definitely looks like they're trying to definitely go towards the direction of Soulsians rather than just a Metroidvania feel that has a risk-reward style in it. Don't get me wrong, I love Hollow Knight, but it did not feel like a Soulsian, and that's coming from somebody who's played several of them. I need to play more, though, but I've played several of them, and it did not feel like a Soulsian the same way that other games have that are even 2D, and this one I think probably would feel much more like a Soulsian game. That's really cool. It's really cool. How much is it right now? Hang on, let me grab my handy dandy notebook. It is so base price is $25. It is currently available at least until January 5th. It's available for $17.49. How long is it? That's always an important question to ask. Grime. Oh, not too shabby. It's about 12 to 16 hours, somewhere in that relative range. 16 hours is the average across all play styles. It's normally closer to accurate is this far number that they don't actually show on the front page. So that's not too shabby at all. Interesting. Another game to likely go onto the oversized back catalog of games that I will inevitably never get through, but definitely wish that I could. So yeah, that's GRIME Colors of Rot. If you've played it, let me know what your thoughts are. I'd like to know, because, I mean, obviously, you know, they put up all these accolades of, like, 9.5 out of 10 and 4.5 out of 5 and stuff. But it always is a question on those little accolade screens, because they can grab those from, you know, basically anywhere. Just anywhere that they found that they had the numbers available from. Like, this one's at least IGN editor's pick, but like I don't know what MME is with this 5 out of 5, right? Or Game Skinny that gave it a 9 out of 10. I've never heard of Game Skinny, but they can definitely just make up those numbers. They don't make them up, but there's so many places, myself included, that puts out reviews on things, right? That it's easy to grab where you can find good ones. So whenever you see those accolade screens, it's not always necessarily truly indicative of what is the actual product, because everyone receives a product differently. Some people will like something a lot, some people don't like it, and if you just want to grab the good ones, I mean, obviously that's good for marketing, but it's not always good for interpreting whether something is going to be the right fit for you. I do like the looks of this a lot, though. It's probably going to go on my wish list, and I'll who knows, it might happen one day. So, but that said, if you've played it or if you haven't, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to keep up the conversation elsewhere, two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. Speaking of Discord, we have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can check out together live on stream, because we do stream on Twitch, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do go watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.